This is the Biden presidential job approval tracker, all right? The Biden presidential job approval tracker. You may notice a slight trend here in the disapproval versus the approval, okay? Here's his approval, here's his disapproval. This is what happens when you have the regime. They don't like each other. They were put together in a laboratory. We've said this many times. They were put together. Barack Obama stewed in his Martha's Vineyard mansion. He called in all of his corporate media buddies, and they put together what they thought would be the ticket that would, at the very least, be the best way to combat Donald Trump on paper, right? In an image. You had to take a little bit of Kamala's background. You had to take old creepy white guy, but he belongs in a nursing home. Calm those people down, calm these people down, shove them all together, give pure propaganda, cover all bad stories about them, shut them all down, and that's how you get Joe Biden, okay? That's how you get the Biden presidency. The problem with something like that, much like if you were in a broken marriage with somebody falling to pieces, and you're looking to blame someone for the problems you're having in your marriage, this is a major problem with the marriage of Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, so to speak, politically, is you start to blame each other. You start to play blame games. And you start to become very bitter against each other. This is a reporting this morning from Jack Posobiec, who is a colleague and a friend of mine, and it is very interesting. Jack is the White House whisperer, as they say in the industry. Jack Posobiec has a lot of sources inside of the White House. It's very interesting comments here about the future of Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. Let's just say, ladies and gentlemen, much like a arranged marriage that was done in order to get people power. They used to do that a lot in the Middle Ages. They used to arrange marriages. They used to put families together. Those relationships didn't really work out. They actually led to a couple world wars, people doing that. So this is what's happening right now. DNC strategist donors urging Biden to endorse a candidate primarying against Kamala Harris. This is for 2024. Saying they cannot in good conscience go against his running mate. That's what Biden's saying. So, not that the Joe Biden endorsement is going to mean anything if Joe Biden even makes it that long, but that's what the pushing is now saying Kamala won't cut it. Kamala isn't going to do it. Kamala isn't going to win against Donald Trump 2.0 or Ron DeSantis or whoever will be running in 2024. I personally am very strong advocates for both of those guys. Let's see how it all shakes out. But Kamala would just get cleaned out. And Joe Biden says he's running. Everyone knows that's a joke. Even our corporate press know that that's a joke, right? Joe Biden says he's running for office. Okay. Let's see. Joe Biden can't even complete his sentences.
And those savings are starting to reach drivers. Now, today, the average price you're paying here in Kansas City is below $2 a gallon, $3 a gallon. It's down to $2.90 a gallon. 20% down from a month ago. Nationally, prices are down 7 cents a gallon and continuing to fall. We're making progress. We're going to keep at it to ensure the American people are paying their fair share for gas, not being gouged for gas. And look, as man said, we're in a situation where we've known.
He's in Kansas City and he doesn't even know who the mayor is. So yeah, that guy says he's going to run in 2024. Liar, liar. They're all liars, okay? Here we go. Sanders got pushed out of the White House because they blamed her for being the source of CNN's Kamala hit piece per White House staffer. So, ladies and gentlemen, Joe Biden will not be running in 2024. Take that to the bank. That's not going to happen. Joe Biden will not barely make it to 2024. He can barely continue to breathe and not soil his pants in public. Every single time he goes out, everybody cringes. The heart rate of his speechwriters go through the ceiling. Everybody has an apoplectic seizure. So this is the war. The war is happening, and it's a hot war. It's a hot war because the two of them hate each other. Again, like an arranged marriage where the two families are just trying to get power, the two families being corporate media and Barack Obama, who arranged this marriage is falling to pieces. It is not going great, okay? As you can see, as demonstrated here with Kamala Harris walking in front of Joe Biden, as we've told you many times, this is a huge no-no when it comes to White House policy and procedure. You never have the second executive walking in front of the chief executive. It's horrible. People from Trump White House called me and pointed me directly to this photo and said, this is an example of exactly how destructive and how cancerous this relationship is going. The fact that Kamala Harris is striding in front of Joe Biden being led around by the nose like a doddering old fool that he is. Here is Kamala Harris walking in. There's not a lot of audio here because it's silent. It's a funeral, right? So you have congressional leaders standing there, right? You have Pelosi, Schumer, McCarthy, and McConnell. This video isn't about them. We have a lot to say on all those people, but this video is about Joe and Kamala. And it's about the fake arranged marriage between the two of them. Here comes Kamala, and the man that she kisses, I don't think I'm even going to call it her husband, it's just a man that she kisses with a mask on every once in a while. It's a completely goofy guy named Doug Elmhoff. All right, so Kamala Harris gets walked in. All right, so here we go. And here comes Joe Biden, all right? Here's Joe Biden and Jill. They're being escorted in by this dude. Please rise, Joe Biden and Jill coming on in. All right, everyone rise out of nicety. Boom, walking right past, no eye contact, no hands, friendship, no pat on the shoulder, no pat on the back. Watch. You are about to see one of the most childish things I have ever seen committed inside of our executive branch of government. Get ready for this. You're not ready for this. Get ready for this. Watch. I kid you not. He's about to ask Jill if they can switch spots because he doesn't even want to be photographed with Kamala Harris. Check this out. And the camera cuts away, right? And now Jill has switched seats with Joe. Jill switches seats with Joe in order for Joe not to stand next to Kamala. Are you kidding me? This is like the lunchroom in middle school. You gotta read the tea leaves. This has been going on for a long time. Check out this report about Joe Biden leaving Kamala Harris out of cabinet meetings.
Morning on a Friday, Fox News alert now. President Biden about to convene his first cabinet meeting since July. And nearly every member of that cabinet is facing a full-blown crisis. As we say hello on a Friday, I'm Bill Hemmer. Good morning at home. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Bill Hemmer. I'm Dana Perino. This is America's Newsroom. They have not held a cabinet meeting since July.
Why?
I mean, it's not like there's been a lot going on, but we'll see how they do today. The president's going to huddle with his cabinet at 2:30 Eastern today. The meeting is ostensibly about infrastructure, but implementing that plan may be the least of the president's worries.
So every cabinet member facing their own five-alarm fire. VP Harris on the border, Secretary Blinken on Kabul, Secretary Buttigieg on the supply chain, and the list goes on. White House correspondent Peter Doocy begins our coverage. Nice to see you on the North Lawn, Peter. Took 4 or 5 months. How come?
It did, and Bill, they schedule these cabinet meetings a long ways in advance to make sure that everybody who needs to be there can make it, but somehow this one got scheduled while the Vice President, Kamala Harris, is in France.
Yeah, everyone's in a crisis. Thank you. This was from a couple of weeks ago. It doesn't take a rocket science to see that this administration was always doomed from the start. You may remember, this is the most public exchange that Kamala Harris ever had with Joe Biden before they decided to run for office together.
And let's be very clear about this. When Vice President Biden was in the United States Senate working with segregationists to oppose busing, which was the vehicle by which we would integrate America's public schools, had I been in the United States Senate at that time, I would have been completely on the other side of the aisle. And let's be clear about this. Had those segregationists their way, I would not be a member of the United States Senate, Cory Booker would not be a member of the United States Senate, and Barack Obama would not have been in a position to nominate him to the title he now holds. And so, on that issue, we could not be more apart, which is that the Vice President has still failed to acknowledge that it was wrong to take the position that he took at that time.
Great job, the two of these guys. Really wonderful. Sources inside of high-level Democratic politics who chat with me on the regular tell me, on background, that Kamala Harris, the reason that people are fleeing Kamala Harris's office, the reason that Kamala Harris has lost like 5 major staff members, she's actually forcing, I think at gunpoint, her staff members to tweet photos of themselves sweating and laughing nervously in the while at their computer stations It's like an ISIS hostage video is the entire Kamala Harris office right now. These are not the behaviors of stable people. Kamala Harris is not a stable person, nor is her future stable. What people are telling us is that the Democratic Party is full-scale ditching Kamala Harris. They know that she's not a winning horse to bet on, that she is going to lose them everything, that Joe Biden will probably not make it to 2024, and they are nervous as hell that Kamala Harris Joe Biden may take the wrong step down the stairs, and and then Kamala Harris becomes president, right? And then they're doomed because Kamala Harris is utterly doomed. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't have a more unpopular person nationally than Kamala Harris, and Joe Biden knows it. Maybe that's why he snaps on her. Maybe that's why Joe Biden treats Kamala Harris like this.
Good to see you. Madam Speaker. What? I will, but I want to make sure I got all the... Yeah. All right.
Doesn't give a pen to Kamala. Kamala gives him some direction, and Joe's like, "Shut up! Shut up! I'm getting to it." Angry old Grandpa Joe. Oh, you love to see it, ladies and gentlemen. You love to see it. You also love to see, here we go, Kamala's approval rating. Nah. Unfavorable, 57%. Not possible, not tenable, not going to last, not going to happen. They're not going to make Kamala a thing. Kamala Harris is more hated than Hillary Clinton right now. Dick Cheney shot a guy in the face while vice president, started 2 wars, and was still more popular than Kamala Harris. This White House is doomed. They are looking for the exit, the jettison pod for Kamala. They're trying to get her the hell out of there. They're trying to fix Biden. Biden is unfixable. Biden has major mental and physical health issues, and Kamala Harris has a major mental health issue because she thinks that she'd make a great president. Everything is falling apart, and quite frankly, it's a beautiful thing to watch.
I have one thing to say. Hang on here.
Let's go, Brandon. Hey. Let's go, Brandon. Hey. Let's go. Let's go. Hey. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. You know what they saying, ho? Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. You know what they saying, ho? Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. You know what they saying, ho? Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Hey, you know what they saying, ho? Hey, you know what they saying, though? Hey, you know what they... Yeah. You know what they... Yeah. Hey. And I say it with a passion as I pull off in the Aston. Don't nobody like his ass, huh? Tried to cover up and tell the people, go Brandon. But we know what they saying, though. You can hear the chant in every post. Don't nobody want this commie cause we not in China. Everybody hated Trump and now they out to catch a body. That's what they get for treating us like we in Squid Games. Green light, mandate, like he's insane. These times people waking up to everything. Go Brandon, but we all know what the saying mean. Let's go Brandon. Let's go Brandon. You know what they saying, ho? Let's go Brandon. Let's go Brandon. You know what they saying, ho? Let's go Brandon. Let's go Brandon. You know what they saying, ho? Let's go Brandon. Let's go Brandon. Hey, you know what they saying, ho? Hey, you know what they saying, though? Hey, you know what they... Yeah. You know what they... Yeah. Hey.
Thank you for watching. We are 100% independent news. Are you sick of being lied to? We certainly are. That's why we started this channel, but we can't do it without you. We can't keep going without your help. All we ask is that you click like and subscribe and share this video. It's free. And it keeps us going, it keeps us growing, and it keeps us getting the truth out there to break the rotted corporate media infrastructure that wants to lie to you every single day, wants to corrupt your narratives, your truth, your story, and your very society. So support us by clicking like, clicking subscribe, and thank you, Patriots.